The VOA, this is the VOA Special English Technology Report. Solar water heaters are used throughout the world and are not very difficult to build. The system we are going to describe is based on a design developed some years ago in Afghanistan. Since then, it has been built and used in many countries. It can heat 70 liters of water to 60 degrees Celsius. It can do this between sunrise and noon on a clear day with an average air temperature of 32 degrees Celsius. There are two bars of the solar water heater. On one bar is made of the sheet of metal painted black. Seeking India. I'm in India, traveling by myself. It's a great place and I love it. I arrived in a town called Jaipur. Though I like the country, I have a big problem. I ate some bad food. Now my stomach is bad. Every day my stomach gets worse. In the beginning, I only had nausea. I lost my appetite, but now I've got diarrhea and vomiting too. I feel terrible. However, I want to see a Jaipur, so I leave my hotel and walk into the city. The city is filled with old stone buildings. Some of the buildings are painted blue. I make my way to a huge hill in the middle of the city. On top of the hill is a big fort. I hail a car to take me to the top of the hill. When I arrive, I walk around the fort. The views from the top are amazing. I can see the whole city. I'm walking when suddenly I get a sharp pain in my stomach. Oh, I cried. I sat down. My skin is bare. I feel weak. A rhetoric comes over and asked me, "Are you okay?" "No," I says. "I think I need to see a doctor." The rich woman says, "I help you. I'll take you to a doctor." We walk out of the fort and find a taxi. We tell the taxi driver, "Take us to the nearest hospital." The taxi driver looks at me and says, "You don't look so good. You look very white, sort of like a cigar. You definitely need a doctor." He drives fast down the hill, through the streets, to a small hospital. We go into the hospital. The rich girl says, "He needs to see a doctor. He is very sick." The nurse gives me some papers and says, "Fill out the forms. Be sure to fill in all the information correctly. There are 78 pages to fill out. Each page has 67 blanks to fill in.